And let's go live to Ollie Williams with the Blank Weather Report. Now let's go live to Ollie Williams with the Black Weather Report. Ollie, it's raining sideways. Sounds rough, Ollie. Have an umbrella? Had one. Where is it? Inside out, 2,000 miles north. Can we get you anything? Soup. What type of soup? Chocolate. All right, we're on it.
Is there chocolate soup?
Now I just wanted to make that reference.
Ah. Hmm. Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of grateful that I can at least do a small sample of this. I
Did you
never
say some
really.
more? Did you say some
Huh?
more? As in,
Hmm. Yeah, I just need something to calm me down. I just feel kind of irritated from missing it from just a few seconds. I just feel irritated at most. Like I really do not want to snap back at you or anyone. I just really do not want to. I really do not want to get too irritated. So I just need something to calm me down.
yeah,
That's with you.
that was it from Maltese University. I made it! My first day of class! School year's over, kid. You missed it! Oh.
Eh.
It's literally that onesie from Maltese University. You can't convince me otherwise, dude. I'm sorry, but I just had to catch that Miss Ball knowledge.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I seriously, okay, I seriously gotta stop getting irritated like this. I can't afford killing the mood just because I'm not in a good mood. I can't let that spoil now, do I?
Mhm. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I like told you this, but I kind of like reworked like Andrews's like lore a bit. Want to hear it?
Yeah, you told us like I think you told us that around like a few weeks ago when it was still summer break, or did you
No,
remake it
like
again
when I
and
was doing
again?
another again, like I told Tails this in a live when YouTube didn't let us do the chat. Anyways, so basically now I changed from Andrews and his father working in a wood selling business to mostly just like a Home Depot, but for like for camping stuff and those aisles like stores where it gets ready for like the next holiday,
Hmm?
like
Hmm?
those parts of the store like that decorate like ready for the stuff, like how Kroger does it.
Hmm?
Yeah, imagine those, but that's literally like 50% of the store that Andrews and his father work at.
I see. Hey, yeah,
So
I.
so yeah, that's basically their job. Like they just sell some stuff. And since Andrews got out of school, on the first. This event takes place on the last week of May.
Hmm.
So basically, An- Andrews' adventure, like to get the other crystals, start a week after his first week of summer break until you know Abby had to come in and literally just had to give him the best thing in his life.
And the best thing of life is uh.
Going on a long journey, almost drowning, getting saved by pirates of all people, getting hired by the pirates to do something, then stranding, then the pirates going to another pirate ship. Crazy stuff happens. Giant storm caused by nothing but weather itself. Crosses into another island full of other people, which is just a beach town. Then the main villain appears and gives the main character from basically just gives him, oh, so I gotta face this guy now. Uh-oh. And then a bunch of other stuff happens. So basically that's his summer.
Okay. The craziest summer break that bro is gonna tell everybody.
It's gonna be crazier than Phineas and Ferbs.
Just like the genius from Phineas. Toast that. Oh,
Yeah, I can see.
you can try sending her that invite. To be honest,
I'm about to. I'm about to.
maybe that is the small little missing piece that I'm forgetting. Also, oh my god, I can just see. I can see I can just see the live stream that we are currently in right now. But then say I'm in. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. There we go. Also, we are live right now, but I'm also watching the live stream and it's live. So that's weird. Wait. Wait, I just wait. Something feels fishy. Hey, Redwood.
Is it because there's a giant fish in the room? Yeah.
Uh. Anyways, I'm Redwood.
Yes.
Now that's got me wondering something.
Dang, let me
If we
in,
could-
let me in.
Yeah.
No, you're not getting in. You're staying outside.
No.
You're staying outside in the woods. I'm sorry, Toast, but here's your tent. Here's your tent you use every year when you go camping.
Why
Sleep outside for today. You stole my last biscuit.
She just joined.
You stole my last biscuit and sausage.
I'm not selfish.
You stole my last biscuit.
You're all being selfish.
stole my
You
last
let me
biscuit.
in. You let me in the backstage.
You
Hear
stole.
me out. I ate the biscuit.
You stole me. You stole my last biscuit and sausage. I had to kick you out. I'm sorry, but you're sleeping outside in the woods for stealing my last biscuit and sausage that I saved.
Fine, you mean?
You're fired.
Wait, how do
Fired.
we change
What?
the background?
Fire. Oh, basically just scroll down until you see backgrounds, and then yeah.
Ah, cool.
Ooh, blue waves.
Like, I'm still new to this app, by the way. So, like, I don't know how to work this yet.
Wait, Tails. Have you managed to go live stream because of this, or is it because you're already verified?
Oh fuck! I accidentally removed. I accidentally removed her by accident. I was trying to change her name. Fuck! By accident.
Let's not try risking that biscuit. Oh wait, we're already talking about biscuits. Too many biscuits. Crap! I do wonder what's gonna happen now. Because that. What? Oh, dang, he's gone. Yep. Well, now what? That's the issue. Tails. I can see that. I can see what you're asking. It. Uh, um. Is Rebel still the host or Oh, whoa, wait, okay, nope, not doing that. What do I do? I wonder, what if... Nope, that just mutes it. I do wonder, can I go live because of this? Or can I not? Or do you have to become verified? Oh, wait, Tails, if you can hear me right now, I can see what you're saying in the... Oh. I do want... Okay. Redwood, if you can, hear me at the moment. Oh, never mind.
Thank you! Holy
But Toast, like I said, I tried editing your name. That's the one thing I tried
Oh my
doing to
god, I
you.
was sitting here like in the backstage talking in the mini chat thingy.
Anyways, saying Tails, so
Wait, how do I?
about this live streaming stuff.
Yeah, you have to be verified and have over 50 subs.
I do have over 50 subs.
Yeah,
That
you
is.
need to
But
be
there's
verified
one
though. You have to put your phone number in and everything.
I do know. But here's one thing that's bugging me. If I do make like I don't know a normal live like this, I can still do like normal lives, but not go live on YouTube. You know.
You have to be verified in order to do on YouTube though, and then in order to do lives here, you have to like make an account and then connect your account to the YouTube.
Hmm. Am I being honest? This could actually actually help bypass the passenger limit.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Like this morning, I spent all morning like setting this up because YouTube won't let me see the chat like in the regular YouTube lives. You know.
I can still see him.
Yeah, for
So
me though, it won't let me like type in them at all either. It won't let me see them. So like, this is better.
hear me out. What if I low key invite everybody in full parties here, Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! No! Give me out! No!
Well, to be honest, I was planning to do a call with Lexi probably like in a bit, like after church, since it's been a while.
Go ahead. I'll probably be live with Red then.
To be honest, if you don't mind, I actually want to stay here until I go to church. I just really want to know what this is, but I really, really do not want to like break the promise after like
Well, go ahead if you really need to. Like me and Red will be okay on our own. You can just join back anytime too. You know.
You do realize you can't come here at around 8 p.m., right?
Yeah, I know, but like you can just rejoin or like go live with him like separately too. You know.
Okay, so I tried making a poll. But I don't think it worked.
Where's the poll at?
It didn't do it. I don't know.
Fine.
I'm just asking in the chat.
Everybody,
just ask in the comments. Yeah, you can type in the chat in the.
I know that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Brother, that's what I'm doing. What do you think I'm doing? Not doing it?
You're not doing it, Jordan.
Hey, hear me out. We can just why not say our inside jokes here in live?
You know what? That's a great idea. No
Wait,
one would
hold
understand
on a
besides
sec.
us.
Wait, no, wait. I was just joking. Wait.
Hey, you
Oh, hey,
said
look.
we doing inside jokes. We're gonna drop them.
Whose lore shall I reveal? For example, Emma's.
Yeah, go ahead, do Emma's. Wait, hold on. I gotta figure out something. What the heck do I do again?
Dang it! It's still not written yet. Dang it!
There we go.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay. All right. There's your 4 options.
Yo, we already. To be honest, I already got a good amount from thinking in Andrea, so we gotta go with Emma. Go with Emma.
All right, we're going with the lesbians. Why isn't he saying anything? Oh, he has written down like Emma's full lore. What? Yeah, he doesn't really. Yeah, he doesn't really.
You have to do
You never
it.
told us about it though. You never told us about it.
That's the thing. The reason why I never told you guys is because I never actually had it figured out.
Oh man.
Yeah, but now
I
you
know
have
I'm
enough.
I know I
You
want
give
to do
it
it with like. I know I want to make it with like something that happened to her, like to her mother that she think was her fault, but really wasn't. But like, I'm trying to figure that out.
Slime him.
No,
Wait,
don't
what?
slime him.
No,
He's fine.
give me out. No.
Leave
Okay.
that little guy alone.
Why do I think this is kind of fun?
I love live streaming. It's so much fun.
It's so fun.
Also, there is a. Who's that? Who is that?
Who the fuck clapped? Who the fuck did that sound effect?
Someone clapped. So,
I don't know.
everyone's rooting for everyone is rooting for the imaginary host. Go.
It's the lore gong.
Oh, what?
The lore gong. The gong that reveals whose lore is gonna be said.
Oh no.
Trace.
I didn't even do that sound effect too.
Oh, basically I just focus my mouth and then.
What? How are you doing that though?
Oh, so basically you just gotta focus your throat. You gotta focus your throat and your mouth, and then.
I can't do this.
Something ain't right.
She's gonna die, bro. Okay, I'll tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what. Like, there's these like these sound effect things when someone's like hosting.
I knew it.
Call. Yo. let's all be like let's all do the profile pictures of J7 that tells me of the trio
I'm not
week
a
and that's
boyo.
a boyo. Yes, yeah.
Slime him.
Slime him. Slime you, actually. Let's slime you.
Slime it.
Hey, don't slime me. What I do? I'm just speaking the facts.
Oh, so,
Why
why?
is it Monkey?
Sound
Monkey,
effects, bro.
you put a mask, Monkey. You finally put a mask, Monkey. You did it,
Uh,
Monkey. You did it. You
Did
put
it,
a mask
Monkey?
on.
okay, now this is actually kind of fun though. Yo, Tails, why are your heart beating so loud? Quiet.
Wait, what?
I heard heartbeats.
It's
Oh,
gong time. It's time to reveal Trace's lore.
Okay.
finally.
The earliest memory she can recall is someone luring her in with a promise of something. She doesn't remember what the promise is, but it was something. And the next thing she only remembers is just, being in the back of something with seeing the park getting smaller and smaller, while also while she also feels bumps. Like she feels bumps. Like whenever they hit like those road bumps.
Uh huh.
And the other thing she can remember is bottles breaking. And then the last earliest memory she can actually remember is water.
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 And
Drink some. Drink your H2O.
one of the windows being open and her managing to swim out. In case you couldn't tell, this was a kidnapping. This is her
Oh
earliest
dear.
memory.
Did she get free candy?
No, the man was trying to lure her by just saying, "Hey, I can take you back to your house if you want to." And she was around like 4 or 5, and she was just
Oh
like,
hell no.
"Okay." And basically, that guy was drunk after like kidnapping her,
Oh, I can
two,
see. Oh
like
boy.
5 seconds after like getting her into the car. He just drank a half empty bottle of alcohol and then a full bottle of alcohol.
Dang
And then
boy.
he, and then he entered a dirt road where his house was. By the way, if we couldn't tell, he was gonna grape her.
No, I'm so glad she got out. Hopefully, right?
That's the thing. Like the like since he was drunk, he just thought that something was in the middle of the road, which it was just a random deer, and he drove off while also hitting the deer on the head with like one of the rearview mirrors and
Oh
Hey,
driving off
god.
into
lick a deer.
a lake.
Lake?
Me,
I
Did
think
you
that
say
Bumble
lake?
can lick a deer.
yes, and then driving off into a lake, and the man died. But luckily, somehow the impact managed to actually open like that, like the back of the van's window, and Trace managed to actually get out there and swim
That's
out.
good.
And now this is where her memory starts getting working. It
Hazy.
starts actually remembering stuff.
Never
She
mind.
was just she was just next to a dumpster while just hiding there, and then she saw someone sitting on a bench, which looked like her father, and thus she got out and basically just almost got ran over until someone stopped the car before it hit her. It was someone who
Man, I
worked
feel
at
so
an
bad for her.
it was someone who worked at an orphanage. Yippee! And brought her in, gave her a shower, and boom, she became part of the orphanage family.
Mm.
I mean, some of it can be nice. The one I was in, wasn't the greatest. I could
So,
say that.
I gotta skedaddle. So,
Oh, okay.
Bye, boy.
Bye, Poyo.
Bye.
Wait,
Bye.
would you like to hear the orphanage I was in actually? Oh no, he went mute. Oh, never mind.
I just had to check the phone.
Fuck,
Anyways,
now I can't hear you.
Wait, but still, like I was saying,
Great, now I can't hear you. Hold on, I'll rejoin.
okay. So, like I was saying, basically, a couple months pass by, nothing happens, and then the orphanage burns down without any reason. Like, there was a reason, but nobody like. Wait, good. Hello, Mr. Go, please. So, Trace saw almost nearly every kid and worker in that orphanage get burned. Like, it's either slight burns, severe burns, and burns that might or might not kill them in front of her. And now she was back on the streets. And then and then she just found her neighborhood again out of luck. And her parents were putting up more missing posters, and then they saw her daughter. Oh, new voice actors for Crafted Cottage. Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Anyways, like I was saying, after the orphanage burned down, she just wandered the streets, and then somehow she found her neighborhood again and her parents, and she actually lived a normal life again. She did not enter school. She had someone to come over, basically a therapist and a teacher.
Ooh.
And after almost a full decade, basically 8 years, a neighborhood shooting started happening.
Oh, dang.
Like a bunch of people just came to the neighborhood. Like there was some news about like a dangerous people just draining neighborhoods to give up like have some money. And of course, the neighborhood was friendly. And of course, they had to shoot everybody there, including her parents. Her mother hid her in the closet before, mostly just kissing her on the forehead for the last time, and then getting shot through the window before leaving her room.
Ooh.
5 hours goes by, and then she wakes up. She's still in the closet, clutching her stuffed animal. She gets out of the closet and she leaves the house. And someone basically just chloroforms her.
Dang. Come on, go play Creative
I know, like
Act if
I
you
read
want.
it.
Okay, my
I
bad.
know, like, hey, sorry, lad. Even though I would love to actually, voice act Rowan, I don't think it's like that time yet. I don't think it's the time yet.
Yeah, I don't really voice over characters either. I do voice overs for fun and stuff, but like I don't like want to voice over a character permanently.
Yeah, voice acting does take like real talent.
Yeah, I
And
want to voice over something like with you guys. Like I want to just voice over like another static clip and for fun.
so probably maybe when like more like when I have more free time because
Yeah,
of course I
possibly.
have school because I have school. But still, Trace woke up after being chloroformed, and the car stopped, and the people outside were talking, and she realized it was the same place the kidnapper that kidnapped her all those years ago was gonna take them.
Ooh. Eee. Eee.
And thus she got out of the car quietly and started running. About 2 seconds about 2 seconds after she got out of the car, she accidentally hit her hit her head, not her head, like her leg to a bench. And that alerted and since she was running like immediate running, she didn't even realize the bench, which caused a sort of loudish metal sound from it, which alerted them, and thus she had to run.
Ooh. Wait, how did she meet? How did she meet her super awesome cool girlfriend?
Don't worry, we're gonna get to that part like about in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Don't worry.
Sweet.
So basically, she was running. Just imagine that one scene from Cars where Lightning McQueen enters Radiator Springs and he thinks the officer is shooting him. Yeah,
Yeah. I know that scene.
just imagine that, but it's actual real guns and it's three people chasing her.
Okay.
And then she sees the lake that she remembers, and she dives in and somehow holds her breath longer than average humans can, and thus they leave. She gets out of the water and just tries swimming. And luckily, she just found a random fisherman, which just
Ooh.
said, "You need, hey, you need a lift." He was a really nice guy, and of course, he was also a priest. He just took the day off, and
Oh my
thus
god, Lick
he
Me Space Princess is fucking ass. I'm sorry, but I watched the first 20 minutes of it. It legit made me actually want to like rip off my skin. It's so bad. Yep, it's bad. It's so bad.
Okay, we got a new Wonder over Yonder to join the army against lesbian space princess. Like Wonder
Yes.
over Yonder is such underrated. We got
And she
like
was
this is my
puppy dog pals. We need puppy dog pals.
peak ball knowledge show. Ball
Yes,
knowledge show. Okay, we gotta need those small fandoms like that's my only way to get Wonder over Yonder back on the mainstream. Oh,
exactly.
peak shows that deserved a third season. Wonder over Yonder, Gravity Falls, Owl House. No,
Oh,
like
how
sister
could he?
Owl.
Oh, no, my bad.
No, like Owl House needed like a full third season. Like it
Yeah,
only
I know,
had
but
like
the creator said the story felt finished in like the first 3 episodes. I remember.
yes, every possible fandom you can think of is pulling up like Avengers just to attack
Yep,
LSP. Except
it's
for the Loud
so
House. The Loud House was not invited.
no
Like
that fandom was not allowed. Anyone else but that Loud House.
any other toxic fandom,
I don't care. Any
hello?
other toxic fandom besides Loud House, you can join. Yes,
It's basically just gonna be that one scene where they landed on Pig Island and they just actually did the Angry Birds stuff near the end of the movie. Where they just
yep.
were like, I'm gonna tell you how. We're gonna fly.
Good
Okay,
for-
our goal is to get towards the castle. Get towards the castle. Who wants to go first? Me, I do. All right, Matilda, was it? Ah, always a brave mate. Get your arms and legs straight. And also, I do not know how I talk in this accent now. Don't ask why it's a bit British. Don't
Oh
ask.
my god! Every time you talk in that accent, it makes me want to strangle you.
Oh, come on, lad. You're not gonna actually strangle me.
I want to strangle you actually.
All right, I'm back to no. All right, back to Tracy's Lord. The priest, but the priest managed to just like buy her own boat and just told her this money might actually cover for you. And thus she headed off towards wherever she wanted to go. And then she found, like after 3 days, she finally found a place, basically Sports Island, an island where people come to train for sports of any kind.
Hmm.
And that's where she met her mentor. And over the course of her learning every single sport known to man, she basically just lived there permanently.
Ooh.
And basically half the population of that place is rabbits. And her mentor was a rabbit. And there was two instances where she called him dad by accident, and basically her mentor is now her father figure. Kind of like Alfred and Batman.
Exactly. You're so right, girl play. Oh my god.
Several months pass, that turns into years, and on one specific day when July was starting, that's when she that's when she met her girlfriend. Basically, Anne just came in because the compass somehow found like a lead of where the next crystal was, the crystal of sports, and they found it under like a bunch of statues of the best players known to man. And the island is pretty much like they already know who the queen is, Queen Stella, because her king, because many years ago her kingdom like used Sports Island to train some of their guards. So basically, she just went like, "Hey," and they finally did find the crystal. And then guess who showed up? The man, the myth, the legend, Satan. The first half of that chapter is basically just arriving on the island, meeting Trace and her mentor, meeting the other people there, getting the crystal, and then the other half just fighting Satan. And that's when Trace saw her mentor trying to run because he's a good runner. And then she literally just saw one of Satan's creations just stab her, like not her, like her mentor, like stab her mentor straight towards her heart and drag them straight to Satan, which showed no remorse into just grabbing the heart and crushing it. Inspector Gadget, yes. So yes, Satan had no remorse, killed Trace's mentor, and just went like, "Oh well, get over it." And that's basically Trace's lore. Oh, Trace lore. I was talking about Trace's lore, like one of the lesbian bunnies in the series. She saw her parents die. She got kidnapped twice. She saw her mentors die. I kept a smile and a straight face when telling Trace's lore. Come on, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad about Trace. She gets a girlfriend and no parents figure. Right, right. See a go play. And for Gadget, I think what makes a compelling character is the way of how they interact with the audience, like mostly how they act, their personality, and everything else, and how it could compel to other people what like seeing and reading, you know, Orbit's lore.
Okay,
All right,
sorry,
you're
I
back.
had to like reset my microphone because like you were sounding like you were like glitching out.
Oh, all
And then
right.
I accidentally put in the wrong link, so I had to reset everything again.
Okay, so what was the part of Trace's lore you didn't hear?
The one when she was about to meet Emma.
All right, so basically, after seeing her mentor die, Angel just mostly went towards her, as well as Emma, to comfort her, and Emma just snatched the crystal out of Angel's hands and used it immediately. Like no small arc of how to use it. She just locked in, used it, and beat the shit out of Satan.
Holy.
And afterwards, she just basically just passed out, and Emma catched her, and that's when Trace blushed before passing out.
Heck yeah.
The Sports Island nearly destroyed. The residents either injured or infected by the white darkness, which some of their limbs had to be amputated. Which sadly, some of the citizens there, like the darkness spread to where like some of their limbs were actually useful for sports like tennis, soccer, football. So basically, some of them couldn't do sports anymore unless they got prosthetics.
Hmm.
Yes, Trace seeing everybody she loves die is so cute. Emma was the only one that actually like stuck with Trace while everybody else was like helping to fix the island.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice of her.
And basically, Emma was impressed that Trace learned how to use the crystal immediately. And Trace just thought it was all a dream and asked where the mentor is, until realizing it wasn't a dream after like hearing Trace's voice. After
Oh my god,
after
I'm so
she
sorry.
no, you're fine. But after like she asked where her mentor is and if it was all a dream, Emma just said it wasn't and said that she was incredible when she used the crystal.
Yeah, I hate when the notifications on my shorts too, bro. It's pissing me off. Like, I don't give a fuck if 5 people like my short.
Isn't there a way to like deactivate it?
Yes, but it turns off all your notifications, though.
But
I accidentally did that, and now I'm gonna have to, like, open YouTube and manually check if I got notifications now. So, like, ugh.
man with C4. Hello. Anyways, Emma gave Trace a hug, which caused Trace, like after Emma left the room, it caused Trace to experience crush on another female.
Oh, yeah.
And after everything was ready, and after like fixing the island and helping the residents there, Trace came out and asked if they can actually make like a special grave for her mentor. So they grabbed the
Aw.
remain. So they grabbed the remains of the mentor, which Strike did not help because he did not want to carry a corpse.
Stop with the freaking ice emoji, I swear I got. Okay, see, this is why I made a mermaid.
Okay, actually, yeah. But still, like after making like a small little grave with the help of the crystal of life,
No!
that
No! No!
one,
No!
that one me that go like no.
That's
That's literally that
what
meme.
I'm referencing, but like, no! Why mermaid? Because, he actually, Red had the idea. Like, I was gonna, like, do like a picture art for like day 7 originally, but he wanted to do mermaids. I was like, sure, bro, why not?
I just saw a reel of like things to do with your trip.
No!
Yes.
No!
Anyways, now back to resume on Trace's lore. After burying the mentor outside of like the first place he taught Trace of how to like to run, like the track. She laid one flower that he loved.
Aww.
Tulips. Yeah, he's a fan of tulip flowers. She placed one and just stood there for about like
I'm
a
gonna
couple.
shoot you. Shut up.
And thus everybody had the main gang that Andrews had to leave, and Trace asked Andrews if she can tag along, so she could beat the crap out of Satan again. But the true reason, but the true reason was to get with you know who, Emma,
Okay, I'm sorry.
and thus the second to last member of Andrews' team was added, and thus the airship went
Wait,
back
actually,
to
hold up. I have a question.
yes.
How well would you say would Andrea and Trace would get along? Like, do they know each other? Are they friends? Shut up, you nut! You are not.
So the possibility of it, yeah, they're really good friends. I would mostly do anything with them as long as it's not weird type of tier.
Yeah, because like one of them's straight and the other one's lesbian. So like,
Yeah.
reminds me of 2 other people. Hey!
Yes, the tongue one, the tongue.
Stop
It's the
spamming random emojis. Can you put her in timeout?
No.
Why? Don't join her.
My army, Koopas, Troopas, whatever those things
you
are.
are impossible. I swear, both of you are way tweeting me. I don't think choke. You keep wait tweeting me. Now you join her team. Join mine. I'm cooler.
Fine, I'll join two. Fine, I'll join two teams.
You can't be on two teams. Stay score,
Anyways, now to wrap up Trace's story, she got her own room inside the small little royal airship from chapter 3, and Emma came back in, and that's when Trace blushed a bit. Her blush started to be a bit noticeable, and for once she tried flirting, which somehow worked with Emma.
Damn, she got better game than me.
Using one pickup line that her mentor taught her, and Emma just said, "Oh, thanks," and then left the room. And Trace felt like a bit happy about it because she knew like somehow it sort of maybe probably worked, which it did because she saw Emma's tail start to wag,
Oh, so cute.
and that's how the chapter ends. Post credit scene.
Post credits.
Basically, basically just a routine. Basically, the routine that was in the beginning of like the first couple of panels in the beginning of the chapter, but this time taking place inside of the royal airship, with her getting more conversations with Emma while Ghost of her mentor is watching her.
Ooh.
And it all ending with the gang arriving at Starvey City again. And that's Trace's lore.
Ooh, but I've actually been thinking about more of Mighty Store's lore actually recently too. Ever since I drew Starlight, I was like, possibly I could work on this lore more.
Show comments on stage. What this do?
What are you tapping? I'm scared.
No, I'm not gonna use it.
What are you tapping?
I didn't even tap to anything. I just had to say that to scare you.
Why?
I don't know.
You made
I
me.
know.
Stop bullying me. Why? Dad, he's bullying me. He's bullying me. He's bullying me. I don't like it. Help me.
Thanks.
You fat meanie.
Well, somebody better be dying.
You're dying. I'm dying.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
okay.
but I have to kill you with my special powers. It has to be done.
Okay, something that can be done with Orbit's lore. Kind of something with the original one, but add a bit of extra details. Like
That's
him
the
actually
problem.
having
I don't think he likes the original one.
try incorporating only a tiny bit of the original one into the new lore of Orbit. Like make him have like just one single friend, like just one single friend, and then when and then
Ah.
not becoming friends with him anymore.
Well, okay, fine. Fuck you, Gadget. You be mean to me today.
All right, now whose lore should I announce next? I don't
You gotta
have
work on
Emma's.
Emma's, by the way. You still haven't worked on Emma's.
I've only worked on the part after like meeting Andreas and Trace. Now I gotta actually work. Okay, Satan. I don't think I've actually said Satan's
Yeah,
lore.
you haven't. Yeah, you haven't. You like haven't you finished like redesign yet or not?
Okay, all right. Satan's lore. Gore warnings because you're not gonna see it.
Aw,
All
shucks.
right. Satan used to be a god. Basically, how Andrews found out that one scene in Ratatouille where Remy was reading that one will that Linguini gave to the chef guy,
Mhm.
and just went like, "He's your son," but basically but Andrew's just finding out that Satan's a god. Like he used to be a god in Glidus. There were different tiers. There were different tiers beyond the regular main crystal ones. The other ones being the Crystal Council tiers, with it being prestigious crystals and the one that he was in, the creation crystals. The crystals that allow him to create anything for the mortals. Anything that can help them whenever they need and some and just create some random stuff in Glidus. And since he was in that tier because he used to be someone in the basically imagine Maui, but now his parents just like abandoning him. No, no, no. He he was good, and he actually took care of like his sick parents because they were like ill. And when his mother died, that's when his father decided to kill him.
Oh my.
Yeah, Zayden, aka his old name used to be Shepherd, and when he was a mortal and a god. Shepherd basically got backstabbed figuratively and literally by his father, and his father also impaled himself because
Oh.
he had cancer.
Oh.
It's so his father did not want to die in a way other people die of cancer. No, he just basically just ended his life inside of his house, and he's taking his son down with him.
Nah.
It's basically Shepherd woke up in Glidus, and one angel told him, "Your father isn't here." And since Shepherd had something in his life that directed him to be a god, aka or an angel, he he mostly grew up in the ranks. Like he went from an angel to being a small, simple god to going into the creation category of the Crystal Council. And basically, that's how he managed to help others by giving them miracles. But as we all know, people can get carried away with power. And when he saw that some people, like his father, just not believing in God and not actually praying and not actually doing, having more sins, he thought of an idea of a place to put in for his father and other people. His idea of hell. And the other gods were mortified and horrified by it that they had to had ask him to go into another room as they discuss it. And Shepard just, what if I eavesdrop on this? And he heard all the gods just complaining towards his friend, aka the god of life. Basically, just like him trying to back him up by saying, "Okay, maybe we can have a separate realm just to teach others the error of their ways." But the other gods kept arguing with them, and Shepard kept hearing all this, and it led to one of the gods saying it was a mistake to bring him in here in the first place and that
Hmm?
he might be a danger to everybody.
Oh.
And Shepard basically thought, are they right? But eventually, they all decided that they should probably remove him from the creation categories. And he just busts into the room saying how they gave him that because he helped his parents and not of how he helped his parents. And then another argument started. And that's when Shepard just left the room angry. And then he saw it. The Eye of Creations. The most powerful the most powerful creation category item that only the top tier creation gods can use. And it was only protected by a small little rift that only the god of life can actually open. And he tried breaking through it, and when one god saw him, he just immediately tried turning him back into a mortal, but somehow Shepard killed him.
Ooh.
Er, some people watching this doing the Patrick surprise face. He basically just killed that god, and Shepard, not knowing what to do, tried using his creation powers, but since he was scared, and unfortunately some somehow made that god more deformed, turning him into one of those biblical angels. And he tried fixing this more while crying, and it just led him to actually just creating his first ever Darkless.
Gadgets, please.
And that's when Shepard had his idea. He looked back at the creation, at the eye of creation, in the small little darkness blob he made, and knew he had to take things into his own hands. He demanded the blob to just like get through it, and that God turned into a darkless didn't manage to get through it. Like he put his hand towards the rift, took it out, and gave it to him. The God of Life was just walking around like in a circle, just questioning if he actually did the right thing, until hearing a loud crashing sound from the artifacts of the gods. And basically, when he when he opened the when he went towards where it is, he got knocked back and just went up, like he got knocked back. And that's when he saw Shepard using it, and he tried talking things out with him, and it did not work, and it caused Shepard to create hell
You?
and send someone and send someone like some of the souls that went up to heaven were people who did bad things but were still forgiven by God. He just thought, I'll take those souls down with me.
Uh,
He was aura farming. He was killing any other angel and God who came close to
Into
him.
the one Eggman aura forming clip?
Yes, yes, he was literally like that. And then he turned into he turned from a sheep to a wolf.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I see what you did there.
Basically, wolf in sheep's clothing, but opposite.
Yep, sheep and wolf clothing, right?
Yes. And he killed almost 90% of the guardian angels and the other percent of regular angels, only leaving a couple surviving.
Holy shitting.
And before he can actually like get towards the gates of heaven, some of the actual guardian angels did actually hold him back for a little bit while the god of life decided maybe it's
Gadget,
best.
shut up! We're learning lore!
So like I was saying, he basically just thought I have to contain him some way and somehow, and maybe it's for the best if he stayed here. He made a small little realm, and with the help of the other gods that weren't killed by him, including Andrew's father, which got a bit more like injuries, managed to pull Shepard, now renamed Satan, down towards that realm and sealed it away. The god of life, now missing mostly just one of his arms, and seeing the destruction of Glidus taken over by a bit of darkness and Darkless running around. He saw that one god that got turned into a Darkless just screaming for help, like like Professor Starlight was in that one like metal virus AU.
Yeah, it looks like a full comic, by the way, too. They just like took
I know,
inspiration from the official comic.
like my sister has like a couple issues of
Hi,
that.
welcome.
Hellos, JKD.
JKD. JKO.
But still, Satan, learning a few tricks from the gods, basically just bit into his arm rapidly and tore a bit of flesh out of it, spread it on his staff, and basically just created a realm. Because if a god spreads a little bit of their blood, just a small little drop on like their item, then they can create a realm. And that's when Satan managed to make his own version of hell. And he managed to almost break like the barrier between Glidus and the Darkscapes. He actually managed to get a couple of souls down there because he sent some Darkless to, you know, attack some of the gods to distract them. While he actually, like sent a small little spirit of him to actually get some of the souls, like a teleporting way. Just getting, just getting the souls of the ones whose sins were forgiven, like the ones that had way too many sins, and he saw his father and dragged him in it. it dragged him in it. And when he saw his father, he made him torture like forever. He just made an endless pit for him to fall into, while while many agonizing screams just echoed throughout the walls, making his ears bleed and making him hear it forever. Like I get his father killed him, but he didn't have to like do all of that just because of it.
Literally.
And then he he learned
Can we
that there
kick
was gonna.
Gadget, please? She's making me try to laugh. I'm trying to be serious.
But some of the gods worried that he might actually break the barrier and will go towards the gates of paradise, aka heaven, and the mortal realm to kill
Fucking hate you.
to kill
I'll be right
everyone.
back.
All right. And so basic basically they had to do something. And the god of times decided to look towards into into different timelines and found some possible ones. Like ones that were possible. And thus it led to Abby as as a young girl finding out about it. This after like Edwin was like sent to the mortal realm because some more darkness were starting to appear, which could have actually endangered him. Holy for my audio. All right, I'm gonna try and leave and then rejoin.
Wait, what happened? Yes, check.
All right, let's just hope my audio isn't defecting. I think Tails' audio is kind of a bit deformed now.
Not nice.
Tails, your audio is like deforming.
Stop.
All right, now it's not deforming anymore. All right, now back to Satan's lore.
Hell yeah, I win.
Okay, now back to Satan's lore. Basically, Andres and Abby were like almost the same age, but Andres being like 1 year like older than Abby, but not knowing who Abby is because he and his father, basically Andres before he was born, had to leave Glydas in order for him and his son's safety because more darkness were starting to appear, which could possibly, end up killing him and his son. So basically, they had to leave for their own safety. Okay. And thus, Abby just heard her father and just went like, "Dad, is something bad gonna happen to us?" And her father just leaned down and said, "My small little feather, trust me, everything will be all right." Lying buzzard. And thus more years passed, and, Abby's father had to pass down the baton towards his daughter. But he still looked towards into different timelines to see if Satan would lose. And every other timeline, he kept losing. The gods kept losing. He looked for days and days and days. He couldn't find any possible timeline where where he would ensure safety. Different gods different gods decide to leave Glydes and head towards paradise to protect it from Satan, trusting the trusting the only remaining crystals with the god of life. Leaving the god of life with just only a couple of guardian angels and a bit of gods who still stuck by him. And thus some time passed and he decided to go down to the Darkscapes himself. The god of life went down.
Sorry,
The god of life
I
went
do
down.
that.
I find the god of life went down towards the Darkscapes, seeing everybody getting punished, and then seeing Satan. He told Satan he could be forgiven like everybody else, but Satan just ignored him. The god of life pleaded for him to stop it and to come back to Glydas, knowing he could be forgiven by everyone there. It may take some time, but God will always forgive. And that's when Satan decided 10 seconds. What? Run. 10, 9. And that's when the God of Light decided to sprint out of there. And he didn't realize it, but when he trips, the crystals fell out of his pocket and he realized he brought them in by accident. And since
Oh.
these were the like original crystals, he had to actually act fast. And there was only and since he basically just like was exhausted, he only had enough energy to send like only one thing back to Glydas with a teleportation powers.
Uh-oh.
So he had to choose between either him or the crystals, since he can
Crystals,
only
right?
bring one because he was too tired of running and was hiding and couldn't do it, and he couldn't like bring both him and the crystals. So he had to, so he made us so he since he brought a little pouch with the crystals, he put them in and wrote a small little note to the next in line of the time gods and sent that bad boy back to Glydas, giving
So
up
I'm
his life.
guessing, like,
Yes, giving up his life just so the gods could be safe. And it did arrive where he was last standing before he entered the Darkscapes. And Abby coincidentally was there.
ooh.
And Satan, after fighting the god of life, didn't kill him, didn't put him through pain, but hugged him.
What?
Just to trick him until actually impaling him. And since the god of life still had his little lotus, the lotus of forever life, basically Satan said he he can allow he knew he was gonna come down there like like ever since he made the realm of the Darkscapes, because he learned how to see in the future, which
Ooh.
means two things. One, he's becoming more powerful, and if he's put up against any other character, he can see into different chances of how to win and just follow those basic things. And two, he's seen any other timeline where he would lose against the prophesized predator who would defeat him and actually kill him. He's seen every other timeline. He's seen any possibility, alternate universes, and many different realms and worlds. So he's unstoppable. He's basically unstoppable now. And
Ooh.
and with the God of Life paralyzed and basically just horrified on the side of what he heard, he chained him up and just force fed him like a bit of the raw flesh from the fallen guardian angels and other angels who came down, just feeding him that three day 3 times a day.
Yeah.
And sometimes he'll just leave him starving for weeks. And since the Lotus can basically just like, keep the God of Life living like forever, then that means he's not feeling the pain of hunger. He's just feeling hollow inside. That's the pain more worse than death.
No, bro.
Starving without the pain of actually having something wanting to eat, but having the pain of having to eat both raw flesh and not eating anything and not feeling pain. So basically, Abby now in her age that she is in the story now knows what she has to do. She has to look into different timelines and since the evidence from every other god from what they can gather, Satan has all the powers of every other god thanks to corrupting the power of the eye of creation and turning it into the dark shards of creation,
Mm.
which meant he can basically just like counter and one up everybody else in Glidus.
Everyone's
But
cooked.
but there is one only solution they can actually use to defeat Satan: the realms of a thousand gods. Basically, basically a last resort of what the gods can do. Like if they have like all some their item, the main crystals, and the goddess crystal, they can basically just use those to recreate reality, and that's basically dangerous because one, if you if used wrong, then it can basically just wipe out everything except the person who's using it. So they actually gotta focus like they're doing inner peace. And two, if they actually do focus, they have to keep on concentrating on that to actually have it like to fully affect it.
Mm.
And three, it has a more of a 100% chance it could kill the user, like full on, just make their
Damn.
body. It's like turning their body like if they were Thanos snapped, but instead of being turned into dust, they're just gonna be turned into little light orbs. But it's only a like a 0.0 times 10 1% chance that they can actually manage to still be alive. And that's a pretty low chance, seeing how some gods did use it when leaving Glidus to make other realms, and them not coming back either like fully or actually in one piece. Just like them saying their final words and then just poof, becoming part of Glidus itself. And Abby heard all of this and knew what she had to do. She grabbed she grabbed the original crystals and a map of where they were originated from and put them where they are. But since the sports crystal or the crystals of athletic Greek, aka the crystal of Greek athletics, was somewhere in Greek, she had to make it easy for Andrews to get in, so she had to put it in Sports Island.
Mm.
And she actually saw many different timelines and found just two that can actually work. One where Andrews can actually, make it back in one piece somehow, and one where he just fully dies, like after using the realm of a thousand gods move. So basically, yeah, like that's drastic, but she has to save the other gods somehow.
Mm.
So she pinpointed the coordinates, teleported herself, and followed Andreas towards his journey. Following him towards his workplace. And once Andreas got inside, she banged on the metal doors of the side of the building. And when he opened it, he just saw nothing but a map, a compass, and a small little pouch that says, "You will save us," and a small little feather from her. So that's basically both Satan and Abby's lore.
You got a 2-for-1 special.
Alright, I'm back. My phone's about to die, so maybe I can drop one small bit of lore until
No, you
I
can
have
do it
to.
tomorrow. My phone's gonna die too, so
Wait, what percent is that?
at 12, but it's not charging anymore at the moment.
Mine's at 11.
Oh, we should probably end it and just do a new one tomorrow, anyways.
I see that. Alright.
I'll see you tomorrow then. Actually, when we do another stream, but we can still talk in DM though.
Alright. Ending the stream now.